Yo, it's guys, the podcast trio. We back with another one, episode 35. Today is November 2nd. It is a Wednesday. This is the first episode that has been recorded on a Wednesday and not a Sunday due to us losing terribly on a game called GTFO.
Wasn't even worth the time.
I know, man. Oh my God. I was actually legit sad about that for like until the next day, for real. I was in the bed just soaking. But anyways, welcome to the next episode. And before we get started with the topics, I'm going to say what up to the other host, my boy GP. Say what up.
What's going on, people? Man, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Halloween. Had a good Halloween on Monday. Hope you got the candy you want, and if your kids got candy, you take theirs as a tax for getting them their candy. Man, y'all listen to it. We're gonna try to be a little informative this time around, but y'all see what I mean. We'll get into it.
Yes, sir. It might be a little, I don't know how you, unorganized at this point, but you'll see. I'm gonna try my best. Dom, you're next. Say what up.
Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in today. You know, hope you enjoyed the episode that we about to bring to y'all, you know? And like he said, hope y'all had a great Halloween, you know? Hope y'all November starting off great.
Facts, cause last year we did a nice episode to do a little mix up on the podcast, but this year we want to kind of get our bearings together before we get into doing extra stuff such as that. But don't worry, we will have special episodes where we do different things and not just talk about random news and things that, you know, everybody likes to hear or not like to hear, depending on what it is. But anyways, happy Halloween.
Well, before you do, I am about to, you brought it up. Have y'all characters changed? Quick answer. We did a special Halloween for my viewers who don't know. Last year we did a special Halloween. Who's your top 3 characters? Has that changed at all? I'm just curious. You don't gotta go to if it did. Did it change at all? Yes or no?
Nah.
Since we did it a year ago.
No, only because I haven't watched anything new that blew my mind anyway. Yeah, so nah.
True. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take
same
some...
for you, Don?
I'm thinking. I can't think of nothing off the top of my head, so I'm gonna just say no.
Okay. I'm just curious. Okay. My 3 is still the same, and nothing hasn't moved them. So.
Nah, Don.
Just curious.
He added a boat as one of the characters.
You gonna keep bringing this up, huh?
Nah, that's not funny though. But yeah, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, nothing changed. But yeah, we will return to that topic. Another topic maybe on anime. But yeah. So real quick, let's actually talk about some of the games you get free. I think if you got the Epic Game Store. Actually, it's gonna be too late. You might get Warhammer 40,000, Mechanicus, and Saturnalia up into November 3rd, 2022. You also got Evoland Legendary Edition. Actually, all of this is old.
Hey, what they say, better late than never.
Yeah, you can't even get none of these games free no more. I swear I updated this. Hold on, let me see something.
That's hilarious, dog.
Yeah, because the thing is, we were supposed to record this for like 2 weeks ago, and this stuff was still legitimate. But yeah, all of this stuff is different now. All right, so maybe y'all won't be getting some of. Actually, I'll say this at the end. If you want to see some free stuff, know it's free, like Games with Gold, PlayStation Plus. Catch us at the end of the episode so I can get this. I swear we was good, bro. But I was like, oh wait, nah. But anyways, check out at the end. But if you missed last week, as far as game releases, we had Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, the new Call of Duty. It is a little confusing with the name, but new Call of Duty came out last week, and Resident Evil 8 or Village DLC, which received pretty decent reviews. And Call of Duty looks to be popping off, so check that out. A notable release this week is It Takes Two. Won Game of the Year last year, and it is coming out on the Switch. So if you haven't played it yet and all you have is a Switch, well, there you go. Came out today, actually, November 2nd. But yeah, on the rest of that free stuff, we'll catch later. But Anyways, to the gaming stuff. Before we pop off on games we played this week, I want to say rest in peace to Nibellian or whatever. He didn't really pass away, but he was my favorite Twitter account. He decided.
Oh, you talking about the guy? I know you talking about. The
Yeah.
guy with the Mob Psycho picture.
Yeah, he was like one of the go-tos as far as getting information about gaming and the gaming community, gaming space, gaming release dates, anything. He was on it, and I guess he couldn't monetize it properly, and he done some introspection or whatever, and decided to close his Twitter account and leave the platform. Now, hopefully it's not forever. I hope he do come back strong and maybe monetize in a way he could make a living off of it, because the service he provided is like unmatched. Like, I don't think there's another account that or anything out there that provided as much quality when it comes to promoting and giving out gaming news. For real, it's actually like, it was so he was the only account that I had like notifications for. Every time he posted something, I got the tweet. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, rest in peace. Don't want to stay too long on that, but I almost left Twitter because of that. For real, like, I don't really get on there for much else. But
I'm about to drive that platform to the ground.
man, for real, we gonna see. We gonna see, man. It's hilarious, the stuff that's going on. It's kind of funny to watch, honestly. But yeah. So one game we played this week. I'm gonna go last. So I guess one of y'all can pick it up. Maybe GP go last.
Okay.
I'll go second because he might have something to say. So.
Okay. All right. The games I've been playing this week. Well, I picked up Dragon Ball Z Kakarot because it was on sale with all the DLC, whatever. For the most part, I've been enjoying it. You know, it's just going back through the Dragon Ball story again. Pretty fun game, you know. Obviously, for like a fan of Dragon Ball, it's neat to see some of the things that happen in there. Even remind me of some of the things that happen, some of the minor things I forget about.
Yeah.
Other than that, haven't been playing very much else.
Yeah, I tried to play that, I think, while I was streaming, and it was one of those games that just not the best streaming game, and it also was like 100 hours long, so I just dropped it. But I think it is a good game for what it is. Yeah, it is a good game. I may return to it when I'm like older and I don't have anything else to do, because you know that it is Dragon Ball, and I am a fan of Dragon Ball up until Super. But
Yeah. It's one of them games I can play at work. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we're okay. All right. So for me, I have been playing this mobile game called Marvel Snap.
Oh my God! Why you brought that up, dog?
Is that a bad thing?
No, but I was
No,
at
he
the,
got against him. They kicked me out,
wait,
man.
nah. I was at the card shop, right, playing cards, and then the guy was like, "Man, you should play Marvel Snap." Literally everybody here but you plays Marvel Snap, and I was like, "Bro, leave me alone."
Don't play it. I'll say that. It's a card game. Yeah, you know it's a card game. For anybody who don't know, it is a card game, and it's pretty much my first card game when it comes to like gaming card games, not like spades or anything. And it is extremely addictive in my opinion. I thought it would be really weird. It's the very slightest pay to win, because like you can pay and get like all the cards, but the cards they give you can still kind of strategize and win. But yeah, overall I think it's a nice game. It's free. And that's what I've been spending a lot of my time playing like these past 2 weeks. So I'm hoping to like not play it anymore, but that's all I'm gonna go into. I don't want to give like a full review, but it's a fun card game and it's free, mobile, and it's on Steam. So yeah.
Yeah.
I am very surprised to hear you say that. My friend I play basketball every Thursday night, and as I was leaving, I asked him, "Do you still play that Dragon Ball Z game?" It's like a card game where you put a card and they do cool fighting animations based on the card. And he said, "No, I play this game called Marvel Snap." And I was like, "Oh, okay, let me see." And he literally showed me a whole round of him playing. He won, and it looked interesting. I mean, it ain't something I would do just because I already play Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone most times if I do play on my phone. So I wouldn't get into it, but it's becoming real popular. With all that being said, though, the games I play because of Suit, I play Battlefield 5. Battlefield is my favorite first-person shooting, like army franchise. My favorite. I always prefer that over Call of Duty, so I got to play that, which is fun. Then of course we'll get into GFTO, that mess there. And I'm almost done with Spider-Man with the DLC. I haven't gotten on it, kind of been waiting, and I just bought Final Fantasy 7. So man, when I tell you I'm just waiting to crank that thing up one of these days, I'm gonna get on that next. But I have to be Spider-Man first. I'm a man of order. I gotta be one before I get to the next.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's really all I've been playing for real.
Yeah. Yeah, Gotham Knights. That's something I've been playing too, but that's on the note, so we'll get to that later. Because you reminded me, because you said you're a man of, you gotta beat one game before moving on to the next, and that's kind of how I am. And yeah. But yeah,
that's good. I need to pick that up because I do not be beating video games.
Yeah, nah, I can't. I don't like moving on. I
can't have 4 unfinished games.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
At most, I play 2. If it's 3, it's a multiplayer game, like the third one. But, well, never mind. If it's 2 single player games, I can play a bunch of multiplayer games. But yeah, so gonna skip on to the Bayonetta 3 drama, even though this is a lot of this stuff might be kind of old. Like I said, we were supposed to talk about this like a week ago. We were supposed to talk about this Sunday. Here we are, Wednesday. But Bayonetta 3 drama update. Last episode we talked about how the voice actor came out and said like, yo, they ain't paying me, and everything pretty much came out to light from both Platinum Games and the lady. And at first I was on the he say she say stuff, like we don't really know the truth because nobody's showing like receipts. Everybody just saying like, yeah, I paid her, we offer her this. She's like, yeah, no, they didn't do anything. But we could kind of see the lies. What happened was like she lied through omission, and she didn't tell the full story because she came out and tweeted herself like more information that she could have just kept hidden. She was pretty much
told on herself.
Yeah, she literally told on herself. But yeah, I don't know if you heard about that, GP, but there's nothing really much to say. Yeah.
So it wasn't a Cry Wolf situation, was it?
It definitely was.
It was.
Yeah, she came out, was like, they only offered me $4,000 to voice the whole game. Then the next one, the receipts came out, she was like, $4,000 per session. But who's asking?
Oh, wow.
Okay, it didn't go exactly like that, but if you want to animate it, it was pretty much that. Yeah, she like I said, she lied through omission. Like
right,
and she told on herself, because like I said, they didn't bring out physical evidence. Everybody was just talking, right? And like, you can't really believe people just saying stuff.
Right.
And like no contract. And if you really believe it, like you could have just came out with like some contracts, but nobody did. But thing is, she came out on Twitter and said, yeah, they did offer me this, but like, because what she did was she rallied like almost 1 million people on Twitter to like try to boycott the game. And yeah, but left out the important part that they actually offer her more than what she said. Then she came back a week later, maybe a couple of days later, talking about, they did offer me more. Like, huh?
So no people. So before she even did this, there was no picture of them releasing it. Like, okay, this is the proof here.
It was
she just brought it out herself.
Well, there's never been any physical proof. Everybody just he say she say.
Yeah, it was just I guess an article company people believe a lot came out and said something.
Right.
And then she was like, well, might as well speak now.
Yeah, well, yeah, some of that's true. Like, well, why didn't you say it? Because the thing is, like, if she would have came out with the 100% truth, like, at the beginning, like, she could have still had, like, some people backing her. Because I think overall, she was going to be paid, like, anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000 for the character. And this game makes millions. It doesn't sell, like, a lot, but it makes millions of dollars. And she's been voice acting it, since 1 and 2. Now we on 3.
Quite some time.
Right. Yeah, so she's just like, I guess she wanted to make it seem like it's terrible, because $5,000 or $4,000, that's crazy. But $20,000, I'm not too crazy, but it's still pretty low for, like, I guess her and voice actors in general. But but we don't really know everything, man. It's just weird. But anyways, yeah, whatever. So yeah, y'all gonna game on Netflix? If Netflix, came out with like some cloud gaming?
Nah, probably won't to be.
Cloud
Cloud gaming hasn't been a hit yet. I ain't gonna lie.
If it's somebody tell me about it, I'll check it out. Now I'm not gonna just sit here and say I wouldn't do it, but I won't be looking forward to it. I'll say that it's gonna have to really be the wave. Like people have to be like, bro, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. Other than that, no, I ain't looking for it.
So
It's gonna surprise me.
Why haven't you checked out Google Stadia yet?
Bro, I heard that was wet. From jump.
So if you hear it, so if somebody was like, yeah, this is nice, you'll check it out, is what you're saying?
No, it gotta be multiple people saying this.
Oh,
it can't just be one person. I'm talking about it gotta be. I said catch the wave, bro. Like everybody, like Marvel.
Yeah. Okay.
For that type thing.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because I think what happened
Stadia was one of those things. It's like I got Stadia, and you just did that just to be different, not because it was actually good.
Yeah, the thing with Stadia is they tried to build like a platform off of. This is kind of going off topic, but they tried to build a platform of like just using third-party games. Where like, why would I play the worst version of this third-party game? Like, I will play The Witcher 3 on the Switch before I play it on a cloud service. It's like it's just not gonna. It's gonna be laggy, weird. The only good thing about it is that I could play it without downloading it like instantly, but still having something like right here that's installed and it works right then and there, it's just so much better. And where Google Stadia failed is that they didn't have any first party games that was only on Google Stadia that would bring people over, because when Xbox became a thing on the Xbox, the main reason why Xbox is popular as it is right now is because of Halo. Literally, Halo was a console seller, and the only reason so many people bought an Xbox just to get in that ecosystem is because they wanted to play Halo. And then you add other games to build off of that, like you got Gears of War and all this other stuff. It's just like they didn't do any of that at Google Stadia. They were just like, they just released it. But
you released with like barely any games at that too.
Yeah, it was silly, man. It was silly.
You heard they were like Rockstar was going to like reimburse the guy who spent all that time playing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Good for him. But the reason I brought up Netflix is because apparently they are expanding more into gaming, and they are launching a cloud gaming studio or whatnot. You could actually play mobile games on Netflix. Not sure if y'all knew that.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I'm not on that, but I mean, I don't know. It's like they see the money behind gaming in the gaming space, and they just half-ass it every single time. Like, yeah, let's just throw some games on there. Games, like, right. Can we do some kind of program management, project management, where you got some people that actually know how things, like how to get stuff off the ground? Like, I feel like they just see games, just get some developers, because they hired some developers, some development studios and stuff for creating games or whatever. But I don't know, you can't just dip your toe in, like, because games are everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's so saturated. You gotta, I don't know, be on the lookout for that. So Silent Hill 2 live stream, just gonna mention it. It was about a week ago. If you like Silent Hill, not Silent Hill 2, just Silent Hill live stream. There's like 4 or 5 new Silent Hill games, and I think Silent Hill 2 is getting a remake. I believe, I don't know when it's coming out, but if you like Silent Hill, there you go. None of us played it, so none of us have an opinion. Before we move on to Gotham Knights, do y'all have anything y'all want to add to gaming? Because I think pretty much after
yes.
that. Okay. Go for it.
Y'all know Sonic comes out next week, right? Sonic comes out next week. Did y'all see the little prologue they released for Sonic?
So I did not want to watch anything on Sonic because I kind of want to be surprised, because I saw enough even if it didn't look that good, that made me. I kind of want to play a Sonic game, so I'm going to get it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm at that. I was like, I want to buy this game day one. And I'm hoping on this game to be good. I do want to play a Sonic game. The prologue thing doesn't have like any gameplay or anything, I guess. Maybe a little bit of story things at that. I would say it's a good watch though. It's a really good watch actually. It made me even more interested in getting the game.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
I did not know Sonic was coming with this news to me. So
you didn't know the game was coming out?
No, I heard it before.
that was big news for a while. People was talking about all the little gameplay and stuff.
I swear we talked about it on the pod too.
Bit news to them, bit news to me, bro. When you ain't about to play a game, it ain't news. I'm just getting back into the gaming scene, so by the time I'm hearing it now, it's like, oh, okay. Oh no, I'm gonna have to look at it though. But no, that's exciting news though. That put a smile on my face. I also had a game too once I was done with Sonic.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
I already had mentioned this earlier, a couple episodes back, but they actually have a date for the Miles Morales Spider-Man. It said that's gonna be November 18th. That's gonna come out with the PC port for the Spider-Man. The main reason is because originally I wasn't gonna play it, but I said I might look into it when it's a sale or something. I might actually try to get it if it's actual sale. I won't be paying full price because I got Final Fantasy VII in the back wing, but Spider-Man really impressed me, I have to admit.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
You know what, man? Sometimes I cannot stand GP, bro. I gotta say, because this man's the most difficult person to recommend anything to help. Because I was like, I brought up to him Miles Morales. And first thing he was like, nah, probably not. Nah.
No, that ain't what.
Yes.
I said, what's different? I said, is it different from the game? You said, well, not really. I said, then I don't need to play it.
I didn't even.
If it's the same game.
It's not the same. I didn't say it's the same game though.
Bro, I'm gonna put the seats out.
Yeah, we gonna have to pull the voice
actress.
We'll come back. We got to bring that up because that's crazy, man.
But I did change tunes a little bit. Like I said, I wasn't interested, but I liked the first Spider-Man. I was like, okay, I might look into it. I ain't gonna like.
Did you say that without playing the first Spider-Man?
I said that while playing it. I played it for like 2 days. It was like 2 days I played it. I even said I liked the first Spider-Man. Then when we had the car, I said I liked it, and then he said you would like the second one, and I just asked, was it different? And he said it ain't really much different. I said, well, there ain't no real reason to play it.
Okay.
That's all, man. That's all it was. November 18th, man. November 18th. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, PC port.
Cool. All right. So, man, I've been playing Gotham Knights, guys.
All right. What's okay? Tell me the good news.
I'm really trying to think of some good stuff.
All right. What about the?
All right, wait. So the story, being in the Batman universe, is pretty cool. I can't say it's always cool. I almost said that, but it's pretty cool. Starting off with the game is decent. After you get past like the performance, it's not that good. It's not terrible, but for what it looks like this game looks like a last gen game. Like, it shouldn't be running like that. But yeah, this game trash, y'all.
Oh man, I thought you was playing me, man.
No,
nah, bro.
Nah. So okay. There are people that enjoy this game. If you are one of those people, or if you are planning on getting this game, enjoy it. Like, don't let me or my opinion or anyone else's opinion. That's why I like to play stuff for myself. I'll form that opinion, especially if I see it. And I seen the game, and what I seen was it was okay. It was okay. And then they had this, and this is a no spoiler review. I'm not gonna talk about the story. Besides like the setup, because like the setup, literally once you start the game, Batman dies. It's like right then and there. Batman dies, and it's the 4 people. You got Red Hood, Robin, Batgirl, and Nightwing. It's not 4-player co-op, it's 2-player co-op. Although we talked about this before. Anyways, Yeah, it's just the story is okay. It gets terrible, but overall it's okay. It gets things moving, I guess. The way the was, I guess we'll just start with the worst part, because the best part of the game is you get to play as the Bat Family. The worst part of the game, there's two worst parts. It's the combat and
that sucks.
man, it's the combat and pretty much the mission structure. So, because the boss fights are bad too, but it's bad because of the combat. Well, the boss fights also do like the same moves. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. The boss does the same moves. They have like one move set, bro. They have one move set. Every boss is crazy. It's crazy. And what's worse is the one move set. You only have one move set. So you just dodge, do the same moveset, dodge, do the same moveset. And the thing is, you get these abilities, right? These abilities are not that cool, man. You press like a button and you might spin your stick around if you're Robin, or you might call a drone if you're Batgirl, and the drone steady shoots whoever and it might heal you or whatever. But everything else, the light attacks and the heavy attacks are all on one button. So you got a light and a heavy, and the heavy there's no combos. There's just no combos.
Is so disgusting.
And then, bro, and then you dodge with B, but there's no counter system. You just dodge. And you got like this perfect dodge, and then if you attack after it, you kind of like, I guess it's like a counter, but it's not like what you think. It's more so like a little bit extra damage, and it might stagger. But
so they didn't take the element from like the Arkham games even Spider-Man, like you could count and then hit.
So the thing, it's like
any other game.
It's like Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but it's watered down Spider-Man. It's not Batman, it's watered down Spider-Man. So no webs, no counter really. You like no extra cool like combos you could do in the air. You literally press X and press B. So there's a while. You can also throw your like boomerang or whatever freak you got.
Right. Batarang.
Man, it's so trash, bro. It's so trash. And so that's the combat. And real quick, the mission structure. So after every main mission, you have to do these little side missions to get to the main mission. And the side mission is go here, beat them up, and that's it pretty much. And sometimes you'll be going through the stories, stuff might be interesting, but oh no, you gotta go interrogate bad guys. So you go and you fight, and then you interrogate. And then you go and you fight, you interrogate. You go, you fight, interrogate. You do that the entire game, bro. You do that the entire game. There's one good part on this game, and it's a chase with Clayface. And I think you could just YouTube that. I honestly think this game is worse than what people are making it out to be, because it's that repetitive. It's one of the most repetitive games I've ever played, for real. Because it starts off decent, like it's like okay, but it literally remains that way. However you start the game is how you're gonna be playing the game at the end, and it's a 20-hour game. So yeah, I just wanted to finish it, and I finished it, and I uninstalled it, and I want to turn it into an NFT and sell it.
Oh my gosh.
It is that bad. It's the worst game I played in a long
I know
time.
it was already kind of shaky, being that it was old gen material coming out on new stuff, but man.
Yeah.
How long is the game?
I said 20 hours.
Oh, 20 hours? Gotcha.
20 hours of doing the same stuff, bro. Nothing different. Nothing different, bro. Nothing.
The one thing I will say, I remember when I played, what was it? The last Arkham game, Batman, years ago. I hated that all the boss fights was in tanks. Like, pretty much, It was never me fighting a boss. I'm always doing some tank mission or whatever. And I remember being so upset about that. Like, bro, I liked it the first battle, but I only get all my battles to be the same. So for you to say not only the boss battles, but even just majority
the whole
of the game
game
is the same, yeah, that I would be miserable, man. I would be really miserable.
just go look up like comparisons that people been doing.
I ain't looking it up. Bro.
Okay.
We
moving on, right? Hey, just wait for a huge sale. If you, for me, if you're like me, you will hate the game. There's some people that like the game. Some people like, yeah. And last thing. So I think what happens, the people that like it, is that they have like this imagination that you're stopping crime and you're being Batman and Robin and all this stuff, like you're doing all
right.
And that's okay, right? But the thing is, I don't need to imagine anymore. We can literally do it. Like when I played GoldenEye, I used to get on the multiplayer and get laser guns and just shoot around the wall and imagine I'm shooting bad guys. We don't have to do that anymore. Like the game can do it for you. You don't have to imagine anything. You're in the world, and developers can develop this world for you, where you're shooting lasers and bad guys. Like I feel like they're just imagining they're Batman and they're stopping the crime. They're stopping the worst guys ever. When there's only like 5 people on the street. Good luck if you like the game. Good luck, man. Nah, some people might like it, man. I don't judge you. But I hate the game. I hate it. 4 out of 10. Started off as like a 6, honestly, but
bad score, dog. That's a bad score.
Yeah. All right. I removed something from the notes because, I just mentioned it. God of War Ragnarok. It's coming out soon, so I will be playing it. Just so you guys know. It's on PS4 too. So if you got a PS4, you can still play it.
And it's on. Oh, you said God of War Ragnarok. Gotcha.
Yeah, the sequel.
I gotta play the old one.
Dang. Okay. Beware of spoilers. They are out there. So, yeah. So, real last thing on gaming. MetaQuest 3 apparently is in development. The MetaQuest 3 is the sequel to the Oculus Quest 2. And for those of you that don't have an Oculus Quest 2, it's probably like one of the best headsets, even though they increased the price by $100. It's definitely one of the best, probably the best headset I use. I used about 3 or 4 headsets before as far as VR, virtual reality. But yeah, that is in development. Have y'all played? I know Dom played VR. He was using mine years ago. I remember that.
Yeah, bought your old one from you, then I got a Quest.
Yeah, I don't think I ever told y'all this, but I broke the fan in that room. The fan, and not your room, the other room, Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember they had to get a new one or something like that, right?
I was gonna pay for it, but they ended up paying for it. So okay. I don't think they know it was me though.
Breaking stuff, bro. Great day.
Man, I be having to do that. I have to play without no fan in my room just so I don't smack the fan.
Bruh,
that's crazy, bro.
That jump was on full speed.
And it ain't cool, dog.
Nah. Something was jumping at me from a building, bro. I pointed my gun up, told my hand up, but the fan did not make it, bro. Fan did not.
I do remember that, bro. He was like injured for a little bit too.
Bro, that jump was crazy. I kept playing.
Help my cousin out, man. But no, to answer your question, I played on the Oculus. This is years ago. I played on the I lied. I played on the Oculus for Christmas because my cousins back in Florida had it. It's funny, my nephew had it and was playing it, and then I went to my other family in Florida and they had it, so I played it again. So it was fun. But I had a virtual reality with Samsung. I had a Samsung phone, so this like 3 years ago, and I got the experience. I actually watched a movie. It was the weirdest feeling. Like the background was a theater, and I'm just watching a movie on Hulu. Cool, but I don't think I got into VR that much. With this Metaverse though, I might pick it up, but I'm no rush to do it.
I still can't see a future for it like that much. I still don't see it. It's not. I feel like enough people are not doing anything with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because even with the Metaverse, you know, Facebook is losing money trying to do that. And they was trying to say they was gonna put legs in it. Remember that? And then that was end up becoming like what? It was like a pre-recorded little video or something when they was like, oh, we got legs in the Metaverse now. When like, you know, they already got like VR chat doing a lot more than that. But I still can't see like a future for it yet.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be dead by the time that like something like that become like mainstream.
Right.
Because we still have so much room to grow, like outside of the Metaverse. There's so much stuff that still can be done. Because I saw a video on this actually, and what the Metaverse, the reason that Facebook is putting so much, we're gonna segue into entertainment. is the reason Facebook is putting so much money into the metaverse is because they want to be the ones that control the metaverse. So, for example, Google kind of controls like media. Google kind of shows you everything. They show you where to go. They show you all the ads, and they show you. It's pretty much everything you got or see on your phone or computer. A lot of that stuff is ran by Google. Even the ads, like the ads is ran by Google. So Facebook kind of lost that battle when it came to the ads, and they lost a lot of their revenue because like Google was just the master of it all. So what Facebook is trying to do is trying to become like the main controller of this platform so that they can control their money, and they have control of everything. And some of the stuff, I mean, it sounds pretty cool, like a lot of the stuff that they're trying to do, especially when it comes to work related stuff. You could actually be in meetings like with a VR set, like, but that's not going to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like VR headsets, like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's just one of the many things they're trying to do. Like, you could just pretty much do everything with a headset on. So yeah, that's the reason for it. But apparently, it's costing them like 70% of their revenue or their overall value.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like, because they're not making any profit. They spend all this money trying to develop it, and at the same time, they're losing money from investors. So
right.
Yeah, they're betting, and they're not slowing down either. They're betting it all on this. They're betting. I'm being serious.
Yeah, didn't they lose like 400 million? They said they was losing
600 billion.
600 billion. Oh, they a lot more than I thought they was losing.
So they lost $6 billion spending like money on developing it. But if you include like their stock price falling like 70%, like $600 billion. Yeah. And honestly, it's greed, bro. It's greed because you are a multi-billion-dollar company. You can just live off of that. No, they want to like be trillionaires. So go for it. Anyways, Henry Cavill. This is sad news for me. Henry Cavill is leaving the Netflix series of The Witcher. So I actually like the series. I love The Witcher. I haven't read any of the books. I might read the books one day. But as far as like the culture, not the culture, but just the Witcher story and overall, and Geralt of Rivia, like I like all of that stuff. And Henry Cavill played Geralt really good, and he's leaving. So before I get into more details on that, did y'all like The Witcher? Did y'all watch it? I know Dom didn't. So GP, you watched it?
No, I never watched it. TV. I always heard great things about it, and at some point I said I might check it out, but I never watched it.
Okay, so here's the news excerpt about it then. So yeah, he decided to leave the series. Apparently he likes the lore, and he actually helps out the writers and the directors when it comes to The Witcher.
That's right. They say he actually read it. They say he actually like reads it. Yeah, he's in it. And it came out in an article that the writers, directors, and all of them, they didn't like the material, like the original material. So shortly after that, and then Henry Cavill came out on IG letting everybody know that he was going to be Superman. So if you didn't know that, there's another piece of news. Are you supposed to say spoiler? Because
that's not a spoiler. I mean, look, I didn't say anything. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah,
you over here? What? It's a term for that.
Still a spoiler, bro. But go ahead.
See, you messed it up, bro. There's a term like when you combine things together. Now you up the sensitivity of the information. But anyways, he came out on IG and saying that he's gonna be the next Superman. It was literally trending everywhere. It was like everywhere. And then shortly after that, like a couple days, maybe a week, he was like he's leaving Netflix. And a lot of people were speculating more. It's probably because the writers, they're veering so far off topic from the original Witcher that that he's just not happy with the direction of the show. So
yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, so he's taking off. He's out, and I'm upset, but I'm actually happy for him because like I didn't know that. Like I saw season 2 and I did see the changes, and I didn't really care. I don't really like when things veer. I kind of get where Marvel comic book guys are coming from, because when I watched The Witcher Netflix season 2 and they kind of like did some things on there that wasn't coinciding with the story that of The Witcher, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Because like they're changing story beats, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, I didn't like that. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how season 3 goes. But after that, oh yeah, what's his name? Liam Hemsworth? Not Thor, his brother.
Yeah, his brother.
He's gonna be the new Witcher in season 4. So yeah, rest in peace to The Witcher on Netflix. That jump probably about to crash. I don't know. It's just they veering off too much. If they can make it better, they can. Season 2 was decent, but we'll see. Yeah.
But now I was gonna add. You said it now, but I definitely was just gonna say the only reason why he's leaving is because he's doing Superman. My personal opinion, I just feel like DC with doing certain roles like that and look like he's gonna be a bit face. It's just hard to make that commitment to schedule. Now, granted, I know they said they.
Oh yeah, he said that too.
Script. Yeah, so yeah, I really think that's more than anything. I mean, I think the script thing is valid, but I also think he can't just do everything. Because you notice when he was done with DC, it's kind of when he started with The Witcher, and so now it's just kind of the opposite. But I called it 2 weeks ago. I heard that rumor they were saying how The Rock kept pushing for him, they would come back and stuff, all that, blah blah blah. So I guess it was true.
Yeah. To comment on him leaving because of his new role, I saw an article that said that as well. That and I guess doing The Witcher, it is kind of like have a lot of time. You gotta make a lot of time to play that role because he has to travel a lot, travel all these different lands and stuff. So that also played a part. I mean, I'll agree with that too. It's probably a little bit of everything.
Yeah, right. Agreed. Yeah.
But so next part of the news, just this is actually pretty sad. This happened yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday, yeah. One of the rappers from the Migos group, Takeoff, was shot and killed yesterday. And I don't really want to go into like the details. You could definitely, look it up if you're really into it. Just want to say rest in peace. I don't know if y'all really want to go into like, I guess when it comes to the topic surrounding his him passing away.
No, I won't go into that. The only thing I would say, honestly, and I'll say this, bro. Don't feel guilty when you've gotten in a place of life where you move a little different. You don't always have to stay where you are. Don't feel guilty when you upgrade or when someone moves up. You can't move the same as you did 5 years ago. You can't move the same as you did 10 years ago. Sometimes you gotta change the way you do things or just remove it all together. I just feel like this is one of those situations where sometimes, man, it's like, hey, bro, I can't do what I used to do, but we can do this. And I just wish that would have been the case in this scenario. Rest in peace, bro. I hate to hear it. And I do hate to hear that at least all the members weren't on good terms when he died. I guess him and Quavo were good, but with Offset, they weren't. So, if you can settle it, man, settle those personal squabbles if you can. Yeah.
To comment on the piece about where you said changing your lifestyle essentially after you get to a certain level. I agree with that. I think I had it, man. Dom, you got something you gotta say? I gotta think about it.
Basically, what all y'all said, it's not, sad to hear, and things like that. Even with them not all been on all, the same terms. And, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing, they said, from the videos or whatever, people were saying, like, he ain't have, he wasn't arguing with nobody, it's just the, bullets don't got no names on them, man. So
Right.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah. Wasn't even meant for him. That's the sad part.
Yeah. When it comes to coming on a changing lifestyles, I think there's like this it's not like a notation or whatever. This mindset that if you are a rapper or you used to do all this crazy stuff and then you make it and then you want to change, but if you change, they look at you as like an industry plant or stuff like that. And like if you look at a lot of the older rappers that are still alive today, you know what I'm saying? Like they're still alive and they're still living on it.
And I wonder why.
Right. Like it's like, so I'm not saying like an industry plant isn't true. Like, cause sometimes you might do see that like to shake up the culture or whatever.
Right.
But like, regardless, you really do have to move a certain way and don't let. And I actually saw a video, and this is unrelated to the death, but more so just black men. And how, because it's kind of nuanced to how we grow up. A lot of us, especially with our fathers and stuff. Like, you don't have to be anything you don't want to be. You don't have to be hard. You don't got to be tough. You don't have to be. You don't have to be like this rock. You don't have to be a rapper or a basketball player. You could literally be whatever you want to be at any point in time, because none of that stuff matters unless it matters to you. So
right. Yep.
Just like you don't have to do that stuff. You don't have to be like a certain way because that's what you was raised or that's what someone say you are. Because a lot of black men growing up, we have a lot of projections thrown out on us because of different things. But all I'm gonna say is you don't have to be anything. You literally could be whatever you want to be, and you just move. That's it. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that.
I was, to comment on that, one of the things I heard recently, I was surprised one of Jordan's friends said he wanted to be like a district attorney. And I was surprised because, you never really hear anybody come out and say they want to do something like that. And that was just, he was a younger kid and black and stuff. And I was surprised to hear that, right? I was like, dang.
Right.
Yeah.
Caught me off guard,
So that's good that because I had an experience like that too, where someone younger told me, like, she said she wanted to be like a archaeologist and stuff like that and wanted to travel. I was like, that's actually never heard of that before.
That's dope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just like shoot for the stars, like be whatever you want to be, and no matter what happens, no matter what your parents tell you, your friends tell you, what the internet tell you, what the music tell you, you wake up every morning, you serve your purpose for you, like whatever you want to do. So yeah, man, you ain't gotta be out here doing that stuff, bro. You don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on. Oh yeah, we were supposed to talk about this. So yeah, Black Adam. No. Obviously, none of us watched it. I haven't watched it yet. I actually been kind of lazy.
So obviously, none of us watched it.
Yeah,
I heard it was trash, bro.
Nah, chill, nah.
I'm joking.
I was defending it, man. I guess. No. Some people did. Okay, it's mixed. It's mixed.
They did say it's mid though. I've been it's mid.
I've only heard good reviews from people who are avid Black Adam fans. That's all I'm saying.
I heard
that's
mixed.
like saying Batman fans, the game is great.
Bro, exactly.
Can't trust it.
Yeah, can't trust it, bro. I'm gonna still go. I'm gonna still see it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the movies because I've been kind of lazy lately. I gotta get out of this spell. Because this is the year me and my girl went to the movies the most. I think we went to the movie theater like maybe 10 times this year, and we really don't do that. But I guess you could blame COVID or whatever. But yeah, I'm still optimistic. You know, I think, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, it's gonna be a good movie,
Say that, dog.
and it's literally split, right? But I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go see it. Y'all ain't seen this? Y'all gonna see it on streaming? Nah. All right, I know Dom ain't gonna see nothing.
I really don't see nothing, bro.
Look, I've seen some stuff. I'll watch it sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Not in no movies or nothing though.
Okay. Sure.
to answer
It's
your
hard for me to
question,
sit
I
there
do
and watch
wanna see
a
it.
movie that's like an hour plus 30 minutes, close to 2 hours long, without being interested or knowing it's really good beforehand.
You know what, Dom? You have a time management problem. I think that's your issue. Cause you play these 200-hour games.
Because that's what I want to do. It ain't a time management. I'm choosing to do what I want to do with my time. Play stuff I'm interested
But you're
in,
missing everything else in life.
If it's really good, I will stop and watch it. All right.
Nah, cause
Hey, Dom says, "Stop coming for me, man."
Now I watched.
Look,
you know,
man.
you told me Everything Everywhere All at Once was a good movie, and I watched it. You said it was a really good movie. I was like, oh, I need to go see this. You said it's a really good movie.
yeah, but you know,
If
I
I'm
don't
hearing
recommend
people-
anything though. I don't
If I'm
recommend
hearing
anything.
people, yeah, exactly. But if I'm hearing people saying a movie mid to trash movie, dog, I'm not going to go see it. I spent time to go watch Thor, and there was 3 people asleep in my room. I'm not gonna get over that.
Why'd you go watch it though?
Good question. I don't know. I was like, let me take some
That's-
authority and go watch
See,
a movie.
time
for
management.
one,
Time management.
So I can have a movie to talk about on the podcast. And I went to go see the movie, and I was like, never again. dog.
That man said, "Bump this podcast, bro." When he got to
Thor got him out of the dang podcast, bro. He like, I don't even care about this
my
quality
God.
no more. I just ain't gonna talk about nothing else.
Oh man, that's funny. I'm sorry, dog.
But
Nah, it ain't.
anyway, GB, you what's your thoughts?
I'm still, it's still the same. I know I'm more so teasing because I know you, for whatever reason, you really optimistic about this movie. I don't know what it is. You're not usually like that. That's usually me. But I do want to see it. I don't think I'll probably go to a theater. I think it's one of those things. Once it comes out and you can rent it, I think it'll be a movie where I get Michelle or somebody and we'll sit. I want to watch it with my girls. They wouldn't care, but watch it with Michelle and just eat some popcorn and see it. But I know she don't care about that movie either, so I might end up watching it by myself at some point. We more excited for Shazam. That's our movie, kind of as a family. Shazam. We really like the first one.
Okay. I think we might got one more movie theater visit within us, so we probably gonna see Black Panther, and that's it.
Oh
That
man,
dude-
switch to that, bro. Just start on that.
Yeah, all right. Next, it's Black Panther.
Now,
So
I'll go first. I am excited, bro. I remember the first time I went to see Black Panther, and I remember I probably won't get this feeling, which is okay. But I remember at the end of the movie, bro, it was just this weird feeling, like, bro, this thing was okay. As a Marvel movie, it was good. Let me say that it was good. But as a black man watching a movie,
Oh yeah.
man, it just gave me chills, bro. Like I was like, oh my god, like it was the first time I seen for 2 hours plus see me in a royalty. Like it wasn't a slave, it
Yes.
wasn't a thug, it wasn't a I'm
Right.
coming from the bottom up. I was up, and I was like, bro, I looked at it like I need to see more. Like that was the first time I understood the idea of. I cannot think of the phrase people use, but basically,
Black excellence.
no, not that. I ain't gonna lie. I hate that phrase. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See,
I hear it so
Black
much.
Excellence.
I hear it so much. No, bro. But basically,
That's
though,
funny.
it's important what kids see. Basically, I can't remember what it, but it's important what you see growing up.
Talking about imagery.
Yes, but it's a phrase, bro. Just give it up. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to help you out, dog.
Thank you. I
What you do?
appreciate it. But
He said,
you
"Give
threw it
it
out of
up."
bounds, bro. You threw it out of bounds.
Quit it. Go ahead.
But
GG.
but just the idea of when you see something as a child and you see it growing up versus
Representation.
when you don't see it. Representation is closest out of all the guesses. That is the closest. Representation matters. That's basically what it is. Yes,
Yeah.
that was it. That was the first time I finally got to see it. I didn't realize how much it would influence me until it actually happened. I always had confidence in myself. I always had that. I had my dad, I had my mom, but seeing that movie really was just bigger than a movie. That's what it was. Like I tell people all the time, it's not. I would not put that and say that's the best Marvel movie, but I definitely would say that's probably my best Marvel movie simply because of that. And I tell people that all the time. It's from a biased point of view because I'm a black man. I see a movie that's highlighting all these different things about different cultures dealing with the black race and even the other ethnicities. It was great, bro. So all that to say, I'm excited for this one. It irks me that my man Chadwick is not in it. And I'm gonna be done right there. I'll let y'all take the rest.
Nah, you hit it spot on as far as like the representation part. Seeing us like in loyalty high up, like ruling stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not just slaves, not the street, because like that's what we are all the time, bro. And when I saw that too, like, so as a black man, to me, the movie's a 9 out of 10. I could not give it a 10 because I didn't like the CGI. But
bro, that CGI was trash.
Yeah, it was
thank
terrible.
You for saying that. It was terrible. But
I can't give a point for that, bro. I got to take a point for that. But that's why it's a 9. If the CGI wasn't that bad, I would have gave it a 10 out of 10 for real.
Yep.
But as a movie itself, it's probably like an 8. But yeah, like just seeing that experience, it's like I just never. Man, it felt so. I was right in that movie theater. You felt the bass. I was right in front of it. That's probably like my second favorite movie experience, just because I saw that movie so big, and I felt it. Like it wasn't even like the crowd. It was just the experience of seeing that movie and seeing all that right then and there. So yeah, I definitely. I say my best experience. Like, okay, my best Marvel movie and the best experience I had was No Way Home. Like I cannot. Listen, bro. I know your experience was not like, bro. Watching that movie was like watching like an NFL game, bro. It was so live in there, bro. It was crazy. It was shaking, bro. It was wild in there, man. Oh man, I was one of the most, cause like it just touched the nostalgic part of it. I guess nostalgic kind of wins over like seeing black excellence, whatever. I'm joking. I don't know, but yeah, I'm definitely ready for this. It comes out November 10th, so next week. But yeah, man, ready for it. I actually only seen one trailer. I didn't see any other trailer. I think I said fun fact before on this, but Chadwick Boseman is probably like the only celebrity I ever cried about when he passed away. Because it was so, bro, I was in my kitchen cooking. I looked at my phone and like I was just like, what, bro? It caught me off guard.
You just knew it was fake.
Bro. Yeah, and I didn't know. I think the reason I even cried was because, I just, every time I saw him, he was doing service for other people. I've never seen him doing something for himself. He was one of the most selfless people I've ever seen in my life. And to see that he was doing all of this while battling something like that, you know, and I remember people was picking on him on the video and stuff.
Alright, saying how he got small. And,
it was just all that just rushed out at the same time. I was so emotional. I was like, there's no way this guy is going after being like this, because he was doing the Black Panther poses, like people. He was tired of doing it, but you know
but he still was doing it.
Yeah, man. I swear that's what really got me, man. Just seeing all of that. It's like everything I ever seen him do just replay back in my head. But yeah, hopefully, I feel like this one's gonna be at least good in some form or fashion, but it does suck. It does suck. But anyways, Dom, you got any opinion?
Nah, y'all basically covered everything regarding that.
My bad. You could talk about the boats in the anime section.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
I cried when they destroyed that boat, man. I cried. That boat went in the water, man. What the what?
You know, whenever I get rich, I'm gonna buy you a boat, bro. I'm gonna name it something that you gonna like, bro. You gonna have a good name. It's gonna be tatted on the boat.
All right, bro. Here y'all go.
I'm being for real. I really want to buy you a boat, man. I'm gonna buy you a boat. It might not be a yacht, but it's gonna be something.
Oh boy, y'all funny.
Anyways. Yeah, so anything else before we move on to the anime section? Because we ain't really got much left. I honestly have not watched any anime. I gotta get back to it.
So I've actually added an anime that I watch, and in honor of Halloween, my friend had recommended this anime like 8 months ago. So it wasn't really because of Halloween. I just finally started, but it's called Another, and the one I was telling Dom about. But after I started that, I actually started watching Bleach, the Thousand War arc. Now I tell people this: if you're talking about from a plot standpoint, I read the manga, so I already knows the ends of that. I'm just watching the anime now. But if you talking about fights, some of the best fights of the series, I'm not gonna say it's the best, but some of the better fights are in this arc. I mean, really in this arc, I really love the power-ups. I love the training. My favorite character is Kenpachi. He goes through some things which I love. So I tell people all the time, if you want to see some deadly fights, this is the art for you. With hands down, you're gonna see a lot of fighting. And one review I read, which was accurate and I can agree with, they said Bleach can get away with doing things in this art because it has such a massive cast. And this is one of the few shows that
get rid of them.
When I took everybody don't die, bro, but this is one of the few times where literally your character that you like, everybody gets a little shine. Like your favorite character get a shine, or your favorite character gonna get something happen to them. It's either one or the other, but they all get something, and I love that. And not all shit like Dragon Ball Z. Like, let's be real, bro. The last time I remember thought of Krillin was when he went to the little forest to get fruit for Master Roshi, and he fought his demons because he was scared to die. I think that was like the last highlight episode for Krillin that I actually cared about because he was trash.
Super, wasn't it?
Yeah, super. Yeah, but what the point I'm making is like certain characters are just there. They're not really getting any shine anymore, and they try to let him get a fake shine, but it's just nothing genuine. You know, it's not real. Bleach really will give you that person that shine. Like, you're gonna be rooting for him or you're gonna be crying. It's one or the other. So I'm excited for that, and I started.
You gonna be rooting for him or you gonna be crying? That's crazy.
Man, they got like 40 characters, bro. 40 good guys. Like, kill them, bro. Get these guys out of here. But nah, I don't know what happened. So that's good to hear.
I don't know
I'm gonna, like I said, gonna rewatch Bleach. Probably gonna start. We definitely gonna, me and my girl gonna schedule, but I think tomorrow we're gonna start back watching TV. I've been kind of lazy. It's weird.
And I've been watching shows with Naia, and she's still in the Hunter x Hunter. I only got 130 something episodes.
That's
we've been in the comment arc for like 2 months, dog.
y'all gonna have to watch remotely, man. Give her a laptop, a tablet.
We
or
do
something.
watch remotely. She can only watch like 1-2 episodes a day before she's sleepy.
Man, nah, she gotta go, bro.
So
Ray,
like,
I'm
I
sorry.
wasn't gonna say it's suit, but you said it.
It's shows I want to watch. It's shows I want to watch, and I'm waiting for her to watch it. And I'm like, bruh, before we watch another episode with like another show or so with a season over like 12 episodes, we're gonna start knocking out some of the shorter shows first.
Look, yeah, matter of fact, nah, y'all just gonna have to rewatch them, okay? This is what's gonna happen, right? You gonna watch them, and then you gonna watch them with her.
I ain't gonna
and
lie.
y'all just ain't gonna ever finish.
That's what happened with Jujutsu Kaisen. I've seen that show twice.
Yeah.
There's a few other shows that I watched twice too with her because of that.
Yeah, nah, girl, you gotta go.
Yeah, we need to have a talk with her,
Bang,
man.
I'm gonna tell my girl, I'm like, hey,
Hunter, bro. When we took a break, I feel like you watch.
No,
Hunter.
I have been making her watch. Like, we watched the first episode of Chainsaw Man. When other show, I don't know.
yeah. So this is what y'all need to do.
Next two. I'm waiting for her to finish Hunter x Hunter, bro. We got
This
like 20 some more episodes ago.
This the plan. Any show that got more than 2 seasons, y'all don't watch. Okay, I'm for real, because it's just not gonna work. Because the way you consume the material, if you are watching it like so separated like that, it's gonna affect how you enjoy it. It does. Because I see all the time when people read mangas, like when some people read the Super manga, Dragon Ball Super, and they read like, let's say, the moral arc. Like once they read it every month, they don't like it as much, but once you read it like all together, like straight through, it becomes like better. And sometimes it's just like that. And that's what you probably experiencing with Hunter x Hunter. So go ahead, turn on Hunter x Hunter when we get off this. Apologize later. You know, I don't know, man. Yeah, you got to figure that out with your girl, man. That's just not. Y'all can't be doing that, bro. You got anything to add on anime, Dom?
Are we gonna talk about what we've been watching, or we?
Yeah,
all right,
what you been watching?
So, all right, so besides Hunter x Hunter, I have a recommendation, a really good recommendation. For most, I feel if people like really big in anime, they would have heard about this because it's getting a lot of traction. But Blue Lock, right, is a soccer anime.
Yeah.
It's a soccer anime, right? And my friend's been telling me to read/watch this forever, right? Well, the anime just recently started, I think, when Chainsaw Man started. So it got like 3 episodes right now. But he's been telling me to read this since forever, right? I was putting it off. I was like, nah, bro. Because I was like, hey, give me something to read, right? Then he kept telling me, I was like, you know what, fine. I work when in between calls or whatever. Let me pick up and start reading Blue Lock, bro. I read Blue Lock. That was the fastest work day for me ever, bruh. It's so good. It's such a good. I don't really even like watch sports stuff. Like y'all know, I don't watch sports anime like that.
Right.
But it's such a good anime, manga. Then the anime adaptation is really good as well with the 3 episodes they have out right now. It's a definite recommendation. Normally, you know, sports anime be all about teamwork and stuff like that. This breaks the mold. It's about the individual.
Sound like Kobe, man. But, okay.
Nah, it's really,
I saw the trailer of the anime and it did look good from the trailer.
It's
I was
really good.
Considering. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. When you said it the first time, I mean, if I never watched Haikyuu, if I never watched that, I would not be excited for what you're saying. But ever since I watched that, I'm kind of like, okay, it's another. Okay, I give it a chance.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't watch sports anime, but it's
have you watched Haikyuu?
Recommendation for me? Nope.
Hold on, what?
I didn't.
Oh, first of all, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. What? How you announce?
Well, I say Haikyuu because Haikyuu.
Okay. I thought you said high key. I thought you said key.
Oh no,
I was
it's like
bro,
Q.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. You haven't watched it, dog?
Nope.
All right, look.
Don't
man.
watch it with your girl, bro. Don't watch it with your girl.
Don't.
Do not.
Man, look, man. If you watch it with your girl, she gotta stay up, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If she falling asleep, because it's a hype. It gets hype, bro.
It gets hype, right? You cannot be stopping yourself from watching it, bro.
Hey, she even liked sports until like AU. It was like they was in the finals and stuff. Well, you know, they had like the little tournament. They was in whatever. I took her to the basketball game and she was really enjoying it. I was like, oh, she might like sports, dog.
Listen, bro.
Watch Haikyuu.
Yes.
And you know, I don't recommend nothing. And you know, and then you got GP backing me.
Right, you see that excited, bro.
That's the stamp of approval, bro. I'm telling you, you're not gonna get no more approval than that right there.
I never knew how excited I was gonna be somebody else watching it until I talked to. So I said, "Yeah, man, I've been watching this volleyball." He's like, "No, matter of fact, no." He said he was watching the volleyball. I said, "Haikyuu, yeah, man, that thing get like, yeah, bro." We got hyped just talking about it, bro. Bro, it was crazy because I think I mentioned it to you, and then you was like, "I'm gonna check it out." And then at some point in the future, bro, that boy said, "Yeah, I started watching it, man. It's hype." Like, yeah, man.
Bruh.
Never thought I'd be hyped about some volleyball, bro.
Nah, I know. It's crazy. Like I could see hype like for a soccer show because that's what Blue Lock is, a soccer anime.
Mm-hmm.
But volleyball, like, ain't no way, bro. They turn that thing up, bro. It go up. If y'all want an anime recommendation for sports, matter of fact, just an anime recommendation. Haikyuu is really good, man.
It's really good. Yeah, right. Yep. I put my credentials all on the line for that one.
Facts.
You getting hyped for that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna check it out though, Don. I'm excited for it. I really am. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's good.
And what's the name of it one more time?
It's Blue Lock.
Okay.
Yeah. Next episode, man, I'm gonna have a lot to talk about on anime, man. We're talking about the new stuff going on. I know we got like 4 episodes. We got Chainsaw, whatever.
Did hear that's good though. People were excited about that too, but it don't look like it's my cup of tea. But I might cave.
I think you'll like it, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch all that. I'm gonna watch everything. Besides, I'm gonna leave like the I guess the episode talked to you, GP, when it come to Bleach.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because I do want to get that on it.
You want to watch the whole Bleach, and you won't have way enough time to do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I want to watch that one. Not yet. The point, we ain't gonna never.
Boy, stop, boy. You
we
gonna
ain't never get through nothing, though.
you ain't even gonna get to the Bankais, bro. But anyways, Trigun trailer. Apparently it's like a remake or something like that. Did y'all see the animation on that? Did it look good to y'all?
Yeah, it looked like kind of looked like what it reminded me of Arcane. I'm surprised it's not Netflix.
Yeah,
it's Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
but it looked like Arcane to me.
Arcane wasn't that bad either. A lot of people praise Arcane. I don't know. It's a good anime, but I wouldn't recommend it because I just seen it before. It just seemed like the story was done before. But anyways, no, it was done before, but Arcane did it really well. I'll say that. I wonder when they're coming out with a season 2. Anyways, because it's been a year. Holy.
It's Netflix. They're gonna take forever.
What's wrong with y'all? Anyway, they don't want no subscribers. But yeah, you seen it, GP? Trigun?
Man, I seen a little bit, but for me, it didn't do nothing for me. It was one of those things I saw like an ad. I was like, oh, let me click on it and let me watch it, and that was it.
I think to be honest, I think it's more to pull people who seen like Trigun before.
Right. See, it was one of those things. If I'm up at like 1 a.m. and it was just happened to be playing or something along that line, I'd be watching it. But I never went out my way.
Have you seen it before, GP?
Not for real. Not for real.
Have you, Dom?
Yeah. I watched it because of you. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
I swear his brother. No, never mind.
Yeah, no spoilers. Look, it got him. I almost got him.
No, I was gonna say something about a character. I was gonna say something about a character design, but nah.
It's a sad moment in that thing I saw. It was just one random episode I was watching. I was like, bro, this is really sad.
It's probably to the end.
Yeah.
For real.
The first whole half of the show is kind of like.
Yeah, it's a different show.
A Villain of the Week, dog.
Yeah.
It's one of those type of shows.
Yeah.
One of the older formulas, Villain of the Week.
Yeah, that's exactly. But it was one random episode. I was like, oh my gosh. I felt terrible. I remember to this day.
Start changing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it turns into like a philosophy type show at like the last 2 or 3 episodes for real. Like it go.
What was I watching?
No, for real. Like, is this the same show?
This ain't the same show, right?
Yeah, it do that. I think it's okay anime. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's okay anime in my opinion, from what I remember.
Right. Yeah.
But I'll probably watch this.
What the new stuff do?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
They do a good job, then.
Because the manga kept going. So it's just the anime that stopped there. Anyways.
Yeah, but it's like it looked more of like what Arcane with like a CGI-ish, I guess. Is that CGI? I don't know.
It's definitely CGI. But
yeah, so
just not the CGI we think. Like that's normally.
Yeah, I'm surprised this I was surprised it was Crunchyroll, like I said earlier. For it to be, I mean, yeah, 'cause it looked like something Netflix would do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I gotta add this. Last thing. Before I add this, Vinland Saga season 2 come out January 9th. Did y'all see the first season?
No, I read it.
Okay.
No.
So the animation is like really good. The story is kind of weird because like they have like a couple episodes where like it's kind of pointless because like let's say like a group of people just end up dying anyway that you've been looking at this entire episode. It's like it's so weird. It's like, why is this whole episode like about this village that ends up getting murdered? I don't know. I gotta rewatch it, honestly. That's not a spoiler because I don't know. But anyways, because I feel like the main thing is watching Terrafin or something. That's his name.
I think that's the name of the guy, the main character, right?
Yeah, the kid. Yeah, and he's not in some of the episodes, and I didn't understand why. I gotta rewatch it though, but I think it's decent. I'm gonna watch season 2.
I think people just like Vikings in general.
That's true. I mean, it do get real though. It do get real.
Yeah. It came out with that one season when every show was coming out with like good animation.
Yeah.
That they stepped themselves up because of Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to check that out. That did catch my interest. But you saying that, I did been watching My Hero too. Haven't nothing to say you need to watch it, but just to answer the question.
So you have been watching My Hero?
Yeah. I have been.
How many episodes is it?
4. And my girl actually watched it too. I don't know how she been watching. She probably watched when I fell asleep or something and it was playing. But I know she didn't go out her way to watch it. Anyway, episode 5. It's 5 episodes now.
It's getting live.
It's about to. Yeah, I already know we talked offline about the most OP thing you ever seen about to come. It's coming, bro. It's coming. It's ridiculous, bro.
I need y'all, if y'all still listening to the anime section, do y'all think Mirio, how you say his name? Lemillion, man.
Lemillion, yeah.
Y'all think anybody could beat Lemillion? I don't think he losing, y'all. I don't think he losing.
Listen, as much as that's our guy, I once again stamp of approval. If he fought a regular Nomu, his regular punches that he giving like 2 pieces to regular humans would not work on a Nomu. Bro.
He could take you down the wall, bro, and leave you in the concrete, bro.
And they just gonna break out, bro.
Man, take him to the center of the earth, and what's after that?
I'm done with this conversation.
He could, man, he can do anything, cuz. he could just drown them. Can they swim? Can they breathe underwater? They got gills. If they have gills, okay, maybe we got to find something else. But Lemillion will figure it out, bro. Anyways, I watched and finished Cyberpunk. I did watch an anime and we finished that. Let's just say it's kind of it's I give it like an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. I don't know if I would recommend it though, because it just makes some things feel pointless. It kind of leaves you. I don't really want to give you like emotions.
Something like a melancholy feeling.
Yeah, after watching it all the way through, because it's so good and it just ends, and you're just like, man, I really didn't want that to end.
Didn't they say something about a season 2 though?
If it's no, where you see that at?
I swear I heard something. I don't know. Maybe just hearsay.
If it's a season 2, it's with different. It can't be. I mean, it could be with the same characters.
Maybe it's just hearsay.
Look, man, it's a good anime. I can't recommend it on just based on like it just ends and you don't really want it to. Yeah, I feel like it's a good ending. It's a good ending, but oh man,
endings are never good, all right? We know.
Nah, it's a good ending. There's this song that plays on it.
About to cry, dog.
It'll make you cry, bro. It'll make you cry, bro. I'm for real, bro. It's a song on there. When you hear it, you just want to cry.
Oh my goodness.
I'm for real, man. And it's like I really want to rewatch it, but
tears, dog.
Bro, it's like imagine the boat, right? Imagine.
Oh my goodness. All right, here you go with this.
Bro, I'm for real, man. I'm just trying to think of something. Just imagine, just something just seems just so cool and like you don't ever want to leave, but you're kind of forced to. And when I say forced, you're forced and you're forced quickly. It's a good anime. I give it a 9 out of 10. I just can't recommend it because, like I said, like it just ends. You don't want to do. It's a good ending. And you'll cry. If you you'll cry.
Here you go.
No, I'm being for real. You will cry. What I said about that one movie, you cry. If you watch this, you're gonna cry. You're going to cry. Okay.
Okay. You think it's gonna be as much as that one movie? Is that much?
If you listen to the song, yes.
Okay.
You could be chilling at work and the song just come on. I can't wait till you come through the cupboards. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Anyways, that about wrap this episode up, man. I guess we do closing remarks unless y'all got something to add.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to add, dog.
Cool. We have been recording for 1 hour and 19 minutes.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yep.
Kept to time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Maybe the Wednesday doing something.
Well, you don't watch nothing. So that's about 30 minutes gone right there.
All right, here you go.
You know what? I do have something I want to add. I did have the right notes for the game stuff real quick. Epic Game Store, they have not released as of today their new free game. So just check out the Epic Game Store after that. We'll probably report it next week when we do our podcast. PlayStation Plus games that are available between November 1st through December 6th. Neo 2, which is on PS4. Lego Harry Potter Collection, PS4, PS5. As well as Heavenly Bodies, PS4, PS5. Xbox games with gold. You got the Praetorians, whatever that is, HD Remaster. That's available November 1st through the 30th. Dead End Job, available November 16th to the 15th. And Prime Gaming free games. You got Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, WRC 9, FIA, World Rally Championship, Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, Last Day of June, Etherborn, Whispering Willows, and Facility 47. As far as sales coming up, you got the Steam Autumn Sale, which is November 22nd through the 29th, and you got Black Friday, November 25th of this month. And that is all I got.
Okay, I do have something I want to add. Random game recommendation popped up in my head, all right? You should play Outer Wilds. Really good game. You don't fight anybody.
It's scary though.
Space exploration game. It's scary in a different way. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's creepy. It is scary.
Being out there in space with headphones on, you just floating in there. I was scared to get off my ship for the first time.
No. No, for real.
And it's this planet that's nothing but water, bro. And I have a deep-seated fear of deep water. All right?
Bro, facts. Dog, that's a spoiler, Loki.
No, I'm just saying, it's a planet. It's one planet full of nothing but water. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, just say that. But man, so yeah, I played a game. I didn't finish it because like I think I was at a time where I wanted to study and it was taking me too long to beat the game. But I can't recommend it. I'm not saying it's a bad game.
If you got Game Pass, that's all I
got. If it's on Game Pass, recommend it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, sound will make a difference. Make sure you have good sound. Cause I had my different TV, right? I had the TV I have now, and then I had to give it back. And then I started playing that game on a worse TV and worse sound quality, and it was not the same. But then I got the better TV back, and it was a lot better again. Just gonna say that.
Yeah. This game is the what make this game great is the mystery, the atmosphere, the mystery. So don't go look up any spoilers and anything like that. Because
and it's a good game that doesn't involve like fighting, action, killing, fast-paced stuff. You know.
I mean, some
Just
killer.
Okay, dog.
Some killer. But yeah, the point of the game is to figure something out, and that's all we go from there. But yeah, it gets creepy, man. I don't like that stuff. I don't know why, but it's a good game though.
Stay on Earth.
I know, right? You said leave? Nah, I'd rather stay. The Earth gonna blow up? I guess I'm going with the Earth.
I ain't about to go to Mars, bro.
I ain't going nowhere else.
Pull up terraforming roaches up there.
Right. Man, okay, last question. Space or ocean? Where we going? I'm going to space.
That's a hard question. I'm going space as well.
I'm going space too. Yeah, I'm going space, bro.
Yo, F that, dog. F that. There's people that be in submarines, bro. There's people that be in the submarines.
They can do it, dog.
Excuse me? I can swim too, but I ain't doing all that, bro. I ain't doing all that.
As they always say, I can't drink all that water.
Thanks.
Hey, I was gonna ask something. Dang, y'all ever been on a cruise? Y'all like cruises?
No, I want to go on a cruise.
Cruise is great. Y'all have been on 3, maybe 2.
Dang, all right, Mister.
One was my parents, one was me. Chill. Yeah, it was 2. Yeah, cruise fun, bro.
We were supposed to go on a cruise till we had babies. Yep.
Yeah, I remember my girl was kind of like, she didn't know she wanted to do it because she just kept kind of thinking you gonna know you on a boat. I'm like, no, this cruise ship is like a casino on water. You don't know you're on water until you hit some strong waves. And when she walked in and looked up and see how big it was, you forget you're on the ship for a while, man. It's a lot of stuff you can do. Casino, depending on where you go. Casino, games, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I've seen a cruise ship before. I just never got on it.
Yeah, you'll like it. I can guarantee.
Oh no, I want to go. Yeah, I want to go. Like I said, we were supposed to go because we had went to Florida, and we was gonna go that next year after that. But she ended up being pregnant.
Yeah,
and having Dahlia. Yep. So and then we had another one. So gonna be maybe 2 years because we don't want to leave our girls when they're so young. So once maybe they're 3. Yeah, when they're 3, we'll probably take a cruise for a couple days. But yeah, is that closing remarks? Go.
That's mine. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, that recommendation was my closing remark. Thank you for listening. Hope y'all gain something from listening.
Yeah. The free game stuff and the sale, all the information will be in the show notes below, along with the timestamps of the show, because we back. I did not really post on social media last week or the week before because I was pretty lazy, and I'm trying to figure out a schedule for myself so that I can provide quality. But I guarantee you this will be uploaded on YouTube. There will be a video version, and there will also be posts on Instagram and Twitter letting y'all know that we are up. But more will be coming also on Facebook and maybe TikTok. But yeah, we're coming, and we're gonna put out that content for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. This has been episode 35. I'm not sure if I said that earlier, but if I did not, episode 35 twice. This is Gas the Podcast, and we are out.
Peace.